What's happening, baby boy?
I got the Bon Scott tattoo.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You're that fucking... Oh, my God. You're fucking beautiful. You are fucking beautiful. Oh,
Without that guy, I'm dead.
He was tremendous, man. A lot of people. Somebody called me the other day and asked me who named the top 3 front men.
Yeah.
And I brought up Bon Scott, and they're like, he's no Freddie Mercury. I go, you know what?
Oh, was that Don Barris?
No. I go, I seen fucking Bon Scott August 4th of 1979. I was a young kid opening up for Ted Nugent.
I saw the same tour.
Weekend Warriors at Madison Square Garden. He was amazing. That's when he went out in the audience, and he fucking did the whole thing. Angus would get on his shoulders. People would lose their... That was way before the Pit, the whole fucking thing, stinky people jumping up and down. That was way before that. And then I saw him the next year on Back in Black, right, with Brian. It was amazing. It was like the guy died on my birthday, February 19th.
Yeah.
And they had a new singer, and they were ready to rock. I think they were opening for Judas Priest when I saw him. I mean, I saw a Priest I had to say fucking 15 times.
Yeah, I saw a Priest too, man.
And I heard that when they were in town 2 weeks ago, they were just phenomenal.
I was there.
Oh,
man, I couldn't believe it. There was, I went because I did the Nokia Center 2 nights ago 2 nights before with Russell Peters. So I'm backstage, and there's like the GM. So I go, yeah, I really want to see Priest. And 2 minutes later, they gave me this fucking envelope with seats and passes and shit. So I took Danny from the store.
Oh.
Yeah, I said, we're going to Priest, and we're going in fucking luxury. And, man, they came on. They played like Jawbreaker, Jawbreaker! Fucking killing, man. And Love Bites. They did a lot of stuff off the... Defenders of the Faith record.
That's when I jumped off the wagon.
Yeah,
by that time, I was mugging people. By that time, it was...
yeah.
I think I was there for heading out to the highway, and I was done.
So, the Point Entry record. That's the
Point
first time
Entry,
I saw them.
And then the one after that. What was the one after? Heading out to the highway, I got nothing to lose. That was it.
That's Point Entry. After that,
Solar
Defender.
Angels. Yeah, I was done by that time. Yeah. By that time, I was way done. I was on
Solar Angels is amazing.
That's what they used to open up with.
That's the one they opened, remember? Yeah. And they came out of the boxes. Yeah, and they had the helicopter light.
Listen, it was November. I didn't know anything about anything. And a friend of mine had a hat that said, Jesus Christ. But in the Jesus Christ, it said Judas Priest.
Right.
And I go, what the fuck is that? And the next day, we were in study hall. And the next day, he brought me an 8-track of Unleashed in the East.
Oh.
And I went home and threw that motherfucker on. And I didn't understand. Like, I was still in love with The Song Remains the Same. Live. Oh, yeah. That was it. I came home, and then by that time, when this kid Steve had given me this cassette or 8-track, whatever, I went home and heard, I was blown the fuck away.
Yeah,
like,
it was just...
The Sinner,
Green Man Unleashing,
and then Victim of Change, just all that shit.
Exciter,
and
I love that. Stand back from Exciter.
Oh my God! So,
man,
I was really fucking, and I never told the story. I was really fucking depressed. It was 2 weeks after my mom died. It was the week before. It was the weekend after Thanksgiving. That Saturday after Thanksgiving, and my friends were gonna go see Priest. Blah, blah, blah. You want to come? And I'm like, nah. And at 6 o'clock, I go, what the fuck is wrong with me? They're playing at the Palladium.
Yeah.
Going to see a band at the Palladium was like going to the main room at the Comedy Store. Yeah. That's what it was like. Going to the main room.
Small?
Small. They had they had 2,000 seats. But you understand, it was a movie theater with 2,000 seats. And I went over there by myself, and I got tickets for $20. And I went in, and they came out on a fucking motorcycle. And that was 79, November 29th, 1979. That motherfucker pulled off with a motorcycle, and during the Sinner, he whipped out a whip.
Yeah.
And started just whipping.
He's whipping the tank.
I left there. I didn't know what to do, and I had a little bit of blow.
Yeah.
And I took the bus over. In those days, the bus dropped me off on Boulevard East, where I got mugged, where I tried to mug the gay guy. I think he was gay. He was a pervert, and he beat the shit out of me. And I walked up that block, and I got into an altercation that night. I got into an argument with a guy about a broad. I had bumped into somebody who was cheating.
Yeah.
I bumped into a guy that was cheating with a girl that was a friend of mine. And I walked past him, and I thought about it. I was by the book then. Like, I didn't like that shit at all. And I walked back, and I went off on her. And I remember how scared I was that I was going to fight this kid.
Yeah.
But I didn't give a fuck. I called her a bitch, a fucking whore. You know, he's in fucking a bar right now working to take you out during the week.
Yeah.
And here you are doing this. And the next day, they turned it into like 2 days later. By the time I got to high school that Monday, they had turned it into almost domestic violence. And it really wasn't. Like, they was all that I pushed her. I didn't push this chick.
Yeah,
I just went back and I go, you know what? You should be ashamed of yourself, and you're a fucking whore. I mean, I had a little
verbal assault.
Oh, I had a little coke left in my system. And that girl didn't talk to me for maybe 2 years. Her and the guy broke up.
Yeah.
She went to the guy and told him something different. And I went to the guy and looked him in his eye and go, this is what really happened. They were holding hands. I saw them. Don't fucking tell me. In fact, until this day, that guy that I went on is still around. And when I go back, every once in a while he posts something on Facebook, type of cute, and I just shut him the fuck down. He still hangs out with some of my friends. His name is Tommy. Nobody remembers that, though, how, like, I just went off. And then years later, that dumb chick came up to me. It was cold out. It was really cold out, and and she was drinking vodka and iced tea. This is in high school. This is how pissed off I still am. She lives in Fort Lauderdale. And whenever I do the Miami Improv, they threaten me that they're all going to come down and see me. And I tell them, no Christians allowed. Fuck you bitches. And they stop. They won't come.
Yeah.
But this dummy one night, we're outside. I just get out there. It's got to be 10 after 8. And I see her with like 3 other girls, and I'm with another guy. And they're like, where you guys going? We're going over here. And she had a bottle of vodka and an iced tea. By this time, I still hated this girl. Like, at this age, I just hated you.
Yeah.
If you did something stupid, there was no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I saw
You're
her.
out.
Yeah, she was done. And she came up to me, and she was like, she said something. She was trying to be nice. And I go, what's that on your jacket? I didn't know you were a cheerleader or something. And I did something like, I didn't know you were a cheerleader. And when I walked away about 3 minutes later, she threw one of the iced teas on me. Just fucking threw it on my new jacket and shit. I go, fuck this bitch. I saw her. She kept drinking, and she kept putting an iced tea on the floor. But by that time, the iced tea was a little frozen. And I went behind the tiptoe, and I took the iced tea, and I poured it over her fucking head. And I saw the icicles freezing up on her head. And she came back, and we didn't talk till 82. And then I see her at a coke dealer's house, and everything was all right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
When you see somebody at the
blowing
dealer,
lines, man.
yeah. Once you see somebody at the dealer's house,
Yeah.
everything's forgiven.
Yeah.
You know what? You weren't supposed to see me here. I was supposed to see you there. What's up, Lee Syatt? Where the fuck you been?
I've been here, but I watched something you told me to watch today. I watched that Ari Lang
What
on
did
Howard
you
Stern.
think? We're going in like fucking Marines. You understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.